sort of develop a sort of tourism circuit whereby people coming to the Fonyis or in Kansala area can have an opportunity to stay in Sundola as a base and then visit other areas in other localities within the Fonyis to fulfill their cultural curiosity. And the facilities are there. So what we need to do now is to capitalize on what is available in Canela in terms of security, in terms of infrastructural development, in terms of the natural environment, and then allow our visitors and give them the opportunity to visit these areas to fulfill their cultural curiosities.
In your book, Kanilai, A Guide to the Fonyis, you explained how a maze of cultural heritages are still greatly prevalent here in Foni, and how those heritages, greatly characterize and epitomize the former times and history bequeathed by the ancestors to the people. These are still present, but how are they being used to help move the course of tourism in Foni?
Well, that's why we are here, Mr. Jata, today for this workshop, so that we'll be able to uh, highlight and we'll be able to inform the people that these facilities are within the 4 years. And first to start with is Kanilai itself. The village remains and will ever remain the authentic repository of our cultural heritage. Unfortunately for us, this is preserved in this village here of Kanilai. And it happens to be the birthplace of His Excellency the President. He didn't leave Kanilai as it was. He tried to put in place certain things that are worthy of putting in place so that tourists visiting our country can have the chance to see what is available in Kanilai and to have access to things like pipe-borne water, a hotel, electricity, a national park or a game park where people staying at the hotel can go and visit the park to see the different animals that are available in the park.
The variety of attractions and delights here is initiated by President Jame in his drive to improve ecotourism and the area's cultural elements are rather breathtaking. I mean, but how are the other satellite villages, communities, been also improved?
Thank you very much. I'm coming to other satellite villages, but I want to finish with Kanilai first. What are the attractions in Kanilai? The village itself, the traditional bone shelter, the park, which was created by His Excellency the President, with different species of animals, a permanent festival ground, that can also help us to hold international festivals like the Kanilai Festival, or the Futampaf, which is Yola initiation ceremony, or the African redemption, I can call it. So all these facilities have to be there so that we can have these festivities. And His Excellency was able to put all these structures in Kanilai so that people can have an area where to stay as a hotel or where to perform as in a festival ground. If these facilities were not there, we will not even be thinking of holding these things there. But they are all in Kanilai. Now, if you want to visit other villages outside Kanilai, you will have a place to stay. Kanilai will be your base. You can visit other villages like Sita, where the natural forest is still intact. You can visit Kusamai, where we have the gun during the time of Brahmanjai's war. What has taken place in Kusama, you'll be able to see all those things surrounding the Kanilai area.
A former administrative manager at the National Council for Arts and Culture, who is still engaged in the study of the area's rich legacy. Perhaps only a few understand the significance of this settlement than Dembo Sane, who essentially captured and chronicled nothing less than 25 heritages existing in the Fonyis in his book Kanilai, A Guide to Heritage Sites.
The diversity in Fonyis cannot be overemphasized. It's there and it worth it. You can see different things in the Fonyis. to satisfy yourself in terms of...
Every community seem to provide just what is needed for ecotourism.
Exactly. Every community preserve its own way of life.
The drive here is to attract long-staying visitors through cultural and ecotourism. As such, participants deliberated on ways to better their services and make products more attractive to improve gains. The numerous possibilities for ecotourism availed by the virtually unaffected natural setting was given renewed assessment as hoteliers look to court more lovers of nature. Modibo Tal, the managing director of the Sindola Safari Lodge, perceives a fast emerging model of ecotourism in the Fonies. His advice is apt and aggressive marketing.
The way forward, you know, we have to work ourselves to create the way forward, the way we're supposed to progress. We have to work on that first. Foni, we have the potential product to develop ecotourism. And if we develop it, it will change the image of Gambian tourism because it will be extra. Today, the tourism is about eco as well. And we have very good product. And we have the manpower. The only thing we need is to work together and decide a plan that will increase our productivity.
So you believe the endowments in Foni can be used to overturn the tourism industry, the gains of the tourism industry?
Oh yes, very much. That's why I'm putting so much energy to it. That's why I put together various stakeholders. And thank you for the support I have from our director, Lali and Bunamanjai. They are supporting us from a distance. So in Foni here, then we can also work comfortably.
Others have said everything that nature lovers covet. I mean, it offers everything when it comes to ecotourism. The biodiversity is unique. Now, what are you planning to do? What do you intend to do to increase the, gains that locals derive from it?
Okay, first, like stakeholders together, we have to identify all the products that are available in Foni. Then we will improve where necessary and then create a package that is presentable and train people to handle and sensitize the population.
So even when you need to do so, you will develop new products and devise new services in order to attract better markets.
Correct. Okay. And this is all about. And you see, first, let's take the sample of Kanilai. Okay. Just Kanilai. Just Kanilai. You have a very good animal park.
Yes.
Very good one.
Perfect nature trail.
Yes, definitely. And then the culture, every year we have one program. Either is Futampaf or Kanilai International Cultural Festival.
So it has become the host of the biggest cultural festivals that take place in Africa.
Exactly. In fact, in my marketing message, in the French market.
You are also looking to use this as a tool to improve.
It is already there. It's just a matter of adding value to it commercially, right? Commercially. Like I used to identify Kanilai in French market as Cité de Culture, right? And now,
how was that?
It's a site of culture site, right? And it's working fine because you see, people who used to go to Casamance from the French market, they need to replace this.
Yes. Yes.
And the best is Foni.
Okay. I mean, the best replacement for those sites is Foni.
It's Foni.
Yes.
You
it
know?
seems to contain everything nature lovers want.
Exactly. Everything and everything that they used to see in Casamance.
It's prevalent here.
Yeah. And we even have some areas better because of the river. Then the stability, the peace, the unity of the Gambian people.
It's just the place to spend a vacation.
Definitely, right? And
Ardent tourism promoter and GTA public relations specialist Usman Kebe believes Foni has all the ingredients to essentially lead the drive to promote ecotourism in the Gambia. Tapping the available resources to produce the desired result is what remains according to the tourism expert.
I'm here in my capacity individually, not officially, to give support to Mr. Tal, Modibo Tal, because he's a great Gambian in tourism.